For University of Illinois Extension, I'm Todd Gleason. It's been an odd beginning to the growing season, and soybean seed treatments aren't always working, and there's not a lot a farmer can do about it. If you drive around much, you'll have noted some drown-out areas in soybean fields, probably across the whole of the Corn Belt. Those are pretty easy to spot, but there are some areas that look like they've not been underwater, at least not for very long, if at all. And they've wilted back and showing signs of seedling diseases, says University of Illinois Extension plant pathologist Nathan Kleczewski.
Why am I seeing these diseases now? You got to remember, these beans have been in the ground for 30, 40 days, most of them by now. And our seed treatments are going to give us 2 weeks, 3 weeks of protection. So under perfect conditions, you're going to see about 3 weeks of protection. We're well past that point now.
And while it is unusual, the plant clinic at the University of Illinois has been getting in samples of treated soybeans that are clearly suffering from seedling diseases.
Think about how the environment we had and the conditions we had after planting. So you remember we planted, it was really warm and wet there for a while. So you can imagine initially this plant would have germinated from the seed and starting to throw off roots. And then what we're seeing here on those initial roots, see how they're very white and stiff? This is because the outer part of that cortex sloughed off. And usually this is a sign or a sign of a pythium infection. And maybe there was also some rhizoctonia infection. So this sort of canker that you see here would be indicative of rhizoctonia.
There's nothing to do at this point, says Kleczewski. Spraying a fungicide on won't do any good. Well, if things dry out, the plants may recover. Still, there will be some stand loss, but most likely not much yield impact. For Illinois Extension, I'm Todd Gleason.